Welcome back to 5 Stars with George. I am your host, George Keith. You're going to have to excuse the poor lighting for today. We are in the Ford Fiesta in the parking lot of a Dollar Tree / Party City, so the lighting isn't going to be the best, obviously. It's been about 2 years since I've conducted a fast food review such as this one, and I've done a lot of self-thinking about who I want to be as a fast food connoisseur. And the goal had always been, from the start, to find the best fast food restaurant and the best menu item in existence. But recently it hit me that maybe I have to find the worst fast food restaurant and the worst menu item in existence before I can get there. So for starters, I had to think of a place that is nobody's favorite restaurant. Nobody that I know is a fan of this restaurant, Checkers. I've always been indifferent to Checkers personally. It hasn't really done me any harm. It also hasn't done me any good, so I'm really unbiased here. So I've got a specific menu item, the Big Buford, and maybe this will sway my opinion in one way or the other. So I'm going to be looking at a few different categories here: the service, the presentation, the value, the quality of the food, and the health of the food. So I've just picked this up. I went through the drive-thru at Checkers, actually. I got a Big Buford sandwich and a medium Diet Coke, no ice. And the employees there were actually kind enough to inform me that they were all out of Coca-Cola, water, actually, French fries, mozzarella sticks, and a few other things that I can't remember the names of. So I'm actually going to be taking this out of the service category, because if a restaurant is unable to provide a basic commodity such as mozzarella sticks or French fries, then maybe the service isn't the best. Also, there was rap music blaring from the restaurant, and the employees seemed pretty unhappy to be working tonight. So I'm afraid for service I can't do better than 1 star. They did give me my food on time, so they've got that. And let's move on. Let's look at the presentation. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm getting grease on my finger from the wrapper. But, I'm not going to hold that against them. It's a greasy menu item. It's very snug in the wrapper. It's very tight and secure. Can you see that? There's lettuce on the side. It's dripping. There's a piece of cheese over here. Oh God. Oh. It's not the best presentation. It's not something that I would look at and say, I want that. It's probably nothing like the advertisements. I can't do better than 2 stars for presentation. It looks edible, so I'm going to give them that too. Does it look appetizing? No. I haven't really eaten all day, so I should be starving right now, but this doesn't make me hungry. But, let's give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm sure it must taste good, otherwise they wouldn't be in business. So the basic components of the sandwich here, you got the top bun. Appears we've got some lettuce. I actually don't do tomatoes, so we're going to take that off. Put that back in the bag. You see the cheese, pickles, mustard, ketchup, and there are 2 patties on the Big Buford and a second piece of cheese, it appears, sandwiched in between the 2 patties. So let's take a bite. I'm not going to lie, that was not the worst food I've ever had. It's pretty good, actually. I'm going to go for the second bite. Oh my God! The bottom of the bun has mayonnaise on it, and I put my finger in it, so I'm going to take that out of presentation. Take that back. They get 1 star in presentation for that. I could give them 3 stars in taste. It'll bring their average up. It won't save their restaurant. But 3 stars in taste. Because what I'm getting here is obviously a lot of beefy flavors. There's 2 patties there. But it's not overwhelming. I can still taste the ketchup and the mustard and the bun. The bun has a fairly good flavor. It's not the best quality of bread. This whole meal was $7.29. So I got $7.29 worth of food. I did some basic mathematics here. It was 660 calories for the sandwich. And in this mathematics, I also included the French fries, which are 365 calories. But, they didn't have the fries today. So 660 calories of the sandwich for $7.29. Now, including the fries, that was 141 calories per dollar, which is a new system I've created here to determine value. But, they didn't have the fries, so it's obviously you're getting less calories per dollar for that, because they did charge me the same price, which was absurd, but I let it slide. But for somebody who is unemployed, such as myself, it's important to be getting the good value on the food. I don't want to pay $7.29 for this garbage quality food. Of course, the taste wasn't bad, but I guess 3 stars for value. It's going to fill me up. I'm going to finish this, but only because I have to and because I paid for it. So 3 stars for value, I guess. In health, I don't see any health benefits to this. Even if I left the tomato on, I only see the Big Buford sandwich as taking probably months off of my life for everyone that I eat. It's greasy. I can feel it clogging my arteries. Last time I had Checkers, I was actually experiencing heart pain. So I hope that doesn't happen this time. So, of course, health is 1 star, but I didn't show up to Checkers thinking, hey, this is going to be a healthy restaurant that I can eat at. I showed up here thinking, hey, maybe I can get a good burger and some fries, which they failed to provide, that will, adequately fill me up for the evening. So 1 star for health. So that leaves, 1 star for service, 1 star for presentation, 3 stars for value, 3 stars for quality, and 1 star for health. The average of this, I'll give them 2 stars total. 2 out of 5 stars for a restaurant that has stayed open for my entire life. This is unbelievable. If anybody is openly supporting Checkers, defending it as a good restaurant, I ask you, what has it provided? Has it provided good service, good food, good value? No. None of these are substantial to explain how it's been such a successful company all this time. I don't know. I'm at a loss for words, I guess. I will finish the burger, though. Of course, if burgers aren't your thing, this drink is supposedly a medium, a Diet Coke with no ice. But at other restaurants, I could see this being a large or maybe even an extra large. It's a substantial size. Quality is average. I'm not expecting them to be brewing their own Diet Coke back there. So yeah, I guess that concludes the total review. 2 stars out of 5 for Checkers. It's bad, but I don't think we found the absolute worst restaurant yet. Maybe I could take a look in the vicinity of Popeyes or Taco Bell, maybe one of these restaurants, but that's for another time. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.